Sabina Park, the scene of the first test, is one of the toughest cricketing cauldrons in the world. The West Indies had been dismissed for 264, and when the first Australian wicket fell at 1 for 139, into this cauldron stepped the tough Tasmanian David Boon. His job was to consolidate a great start. He did that in magnificent style and went on to record his second century against the West Indies.
2 for 217. David Boon is taking strike. He's on 28, board at 29. Curtly Ambrose is the bowler, and he's coming in from the southern end here at Sabina Park. What a shot. That's the shot of the day so far as Boon is concerned. His timing hasn't been absolutely perfect, but he got that one right off the meat of the bat and against a bowler who I think has bowled really well all day, Curtly Ambrose. Marshall, and Marshall can't get to it. Takes Boon on to 40 now.
That's another fine cut shot, and Marshall has a lot of work to do down at third man. A bad miss out there. Marshall is really having a hard time. He didn't seem to put much effort in it, and the crowd is on him. He had a very bad match in the one-day international on Tuesday, and that really was no kind of effort at all. Well, that's cocked him on the right glove. Jumped from just short of a length. He'll have to take it off. He's a tough nut, David Boon. And that really was a crack on that right glove.
I think a few words may have accompanied the little shake of the hand there, but I can tell you something. It'll be the last sign that the West Indians will see of anything having hurt David Boon.
He's got it through, and that'll go away for 4. So David Boon with a boundary, only the 3rd boundary of Hooper, and this is the 20th over, so he's gone on to 49, Boon, with that square cut. So David Boon has got his 50, the 3rd half century in the Australian innings, following Jeff Marsh's 69 and Mark Taylor's 58.
It's a pretty short boundary down there. That's a very good chase by Phil Simmons. He's an excellent fielder. And there's the bonus for David Boon. 4 of them. David Boon is on 64, facing Courtney Walsh. Nice shot from David Boon. Another boundary for him. He moves along to 68.
He's hit that really well. That's a shot he's played several times in this innings. He gets 3 for it. He played one yesterday, which absolutely raced away to the extra cover boundary. He's had 1 through the covers this morning off the back foot. He's really powerful from the back foot. 3 more to Boon, moves him up.
Great shot. It'd be a boundary.
Well, there's nobody down there.
And that takes David Boon into the 90s.
Well, he pulled his head away from that. It's an awful crack. But as we saw yesterday, David Boon is not one who will show any sort of emotion, any sort of distress. But he has to be closely examined here. He was struck yesterday on the right glove. You could see that it really pained him, but he refused to take it off. And there's a smile on his face now. Well fielded, but he's got it. David Boon's got his 100. Good bit of fielding. But the single on, and Australians and West Indians around this ground rising to an outstanding performance.
238 balls. He faced 10 boundaries, and he hit a 5 as well, single and 4 overthrows. And it's the 10th Australian 100 against the West Indies at Kingston.